Is that it?
Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
What happened to our intro?
Maybe you forgot to put it in.
Not me.
Not you, and welcome to the show. The Rebellious Reverend the Doc.
And we know who we are. I hope you know who you are.
And with that, let's go, ladies and gentlemen, have some fun.
There is no heaven. There is no hell. There is only this world and its dark reflection. And we do not know in which of the two worlds we are.
Well, I think I know where I am.
I think you might be right. I think when I wrote up the show, I did not specify which beginning to put on.
Uh-huh.
So that's why, yeah.
So there was no...
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. But the days are dwindling down to one.
What?
The big 100-day mark-off. And what does he have to show for it?
Plenty.
Well,
as Mark would say, plenty of nothing.
I got plenty of nothing. Nothing's plenty for me. Let's look at it this way. Healthcare is a bust so far. The wall is a bust. Immigration is a bust. What else did he want? I know he got 1 out of 5. I gave him 20%. The Supreme Court. The only reason he managed to get Neil Gorsuch on there
is because of the Democratic Party.
No, it was because they held up Merrick Garland, and now the Republicans are in power, and they went nuclear, so all they needed was 51 votes.
And why did they go nuclear? Who gave them? Who made that possible for them?
Well, I think it was Harry Reid back in 2013.
The Democrats.
Well,
see, you got to follow the logic.
Yeah, follow the logic. Okay.
A phone number
from an illogical man. Follow the logic.
I'm very logical.
646-595-3275. We're going to talk about these first 100 days. He's still holding out hope for something on health care, but I have news for you. The bill that was discussed in the House talks about leaving certain things up to the state as far as people with pre-existing conditions and a pool that people with pre-existing conditions can go into, but that simply means that older folks and people who already have a condition are going to be paying much more. Who knows if they could even afford it? And if that's the case,
no, they're keeping
what?
Pre-existing conditions is being kept.
They're leaving it up to the individual states. The people with
when did you hear that?
People with pre-existing conditions are going into a special pool within their state.
When did you hear that?
I heard it today.
There was nothing done yet. What are you talking about?
They're talking about it.
They're talking about a lot of things, but it's not going to happen.
You're right, because it'll never get past the Senate. As one person said, what good is, passing a health care act if your deductible is $12,000?
That's what you have now.
Most people will never. Well, that's the maximum. That's why.
Yeah, so, listen, before Obamacare, the minute there was deductibles were small, everything was pretty good. Nobody complained that much.
Yeah, but now you have these same people saying that the Affordable Care Act saved their lives. If they didn't have that, they would have
gone to the hospital, got free treatments anyway, like a lot of people do now.
No, not necessarily.
They have to by law. If you go to the emergency room, you have to be treated by law. You know that. I know that. And all the illegal immigrants know that.
Well, they know it before we do. Whether they're legal or not, they know it.
In the Dominican Republic, they have classes on how
yes,
to
I know. How to beat the system.
Yeah.
Come to America and ask for social services right away.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the old joke, you know, somebody comes here illegally and they stop somebody on the street and they say, "Are you an American?" He says, "No, I'm Chinese." Stops another person. "Are you an American?" "No, I'm an African." "Are you an American?" "No, I'm Mexican." Where are all the Americans? They're all working. Yo, pay attention.
I am. That was
a joke.
That was mildly funny.
Miley, what did I say?
Hey, where do you work?
No,
that's the end. That's the punchline. He goes, "I don't work." I cut everything out, the whole story.
not exactly, but all right.
A Chinese man.
Forget it. Just forget it. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we would like some input from you. How would you rate the president on his first 100 days?
A+.
I love the news today because they were all showed clips of his campaign saying, "Boy, are we going to have a great 100 days." What I can't complete in a Donald Trump presidency in the first 100 days. He never figured on Congress, you know, or the judicial system. Forgets what our three branches are. Huey, Dewey, and Louie. You know.
Basically.
Well.
Did you hear that Mr. Waters got himself into hot water?
Mr. Who?
Jesse Waters.
From O'Reilly show.
Yeah.
What did he say?
He didn't say much. Well, he just said how close Ivanka was holding the microphone to her mouth when she was talking.
Well, I would say something, but then I don't want to get into any more hot water than he's in already. You know.
Yeah. I got you.
Hey, listen, talk about Ivanka and Trump. I am very unhappy with my ex-president.
What happened?
Well, first of all, he and Michelle signed book deals totaling $60 million.
Yeah, they said
$30 million apiece, and he's going to give a speech in the fall on Wall Street or $400,000.
Oh, I'm not going to do anything with Wall Street.
Except milk them blind, right?
Milk everybody blind.
Hey, look, Felix.
Yep. Everybody's
if somebody
the
offered
same.
you $400,000,
I would take it.
Of course. But after signing a book deal for $30 million, the $400 million is almost like chump change, you know? $30 million, rather.
Yeah. Listen, he's going to go down the same line that everybody else does.
No, you didn't know who didn't do that? Mm-hmm. Bush didn't do that because he can't write. He was drawing. He draws pictures. Well, actually, his artwork, I think his artwork is...
he could have sold his artwork too, you know.
Well, I'm saying his artwork is... Well, he donated a lot of it. He has painted portraits and given them as gifts. You know... Yeah. I've seen it. Look, I can't draw to save my life. And I think he's got talent there. My friend down in Florida is having a whole exhibit where he lives of his work. His college professor is very high on his work.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So he's good. I mean, listen.
And what hobbies do we have except this lousy show?
What? What did you say about this lousy show?
This is our hobby, right?
Yeah.
This is where we get to vent.
Yeah. Yeah, this is where I get if I really get pissed off, I will get you going then we start doing some good battle.
Well, then I'll threaten to walk out again like I always do.
Yep. And don't forget, throw the microphone, your headset on the floor.
I can. We've gone through too many of them already.
I know.
They get to be very expensive, especially on our limited budget.
I know. $12 a year.
No, these cost us over $30. What are you talking about? Mine cost, when I got mine, it was over $30.
All right.
And don't forget, we have to pay for this show. You know, the people are getting it absolutely free. We have to pay to be online, to broadcast.
All right. That's okay.
I think we're intertwined here.
Well, you know what I'm doing? I'm rocking the chair. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
No, you're not. Those were your bones.
So my bones...
you need some... what is it? Some sort of ointment to rub on your bones so they don't creak. By the way, I must give a shout out to my friend in Baltimore who is moving to Florida. She's finally getting out of the cold weather and moving to the warmer climates of Florida, where she has always wanted to go. The only reason she was staying up in Baltimore was to take care of an aging father who seems to do very well by himself. And this was the lady that had some woman problems, and I guess she had to go down to a warmer climate, take care of herself. So that's what she's going to be doing, and she's doing that Monday. So I wish her all the best, and I hope that things work out for her.
Right. I hope so, too. Who are we talking about?
We don't mention names on the show. Remember?
I'm not. No, who was it? A friend?
Friend.
Okay.
And I'd like to wish the Rev some luck this week.
Thank you.
Yes, he's going to be conversing with God on Monday. They're going to discuss his health plans because he goes to the doctor on Tuesday. So hopefully he'll get a decent report.
Well, I got the report already. It's not decent now.
Well, it's a matter of what they're going to do.
Yeah.
Well, in Egypt, before they embalm somebody, they used to put like a wire through their nose and take out their brain.
Yeah.
So it might be something for you to look forward to. I don't know.
And then they fried them and had them for dinner.
Oh no, not the mummy. The brains, maybe.
Yeah, the brains.
Oh, is it anything like sweetbreads? The pancreas.
Yeah, who's going to let a good brain go to waste?
Well, the key word there is good.
Yeah, the Chinese eat monkey brains when the monkey's still alive.
Don't you remember Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom when they served monkey brains, or the movie Clue when they served monkey brains?
Yeah, no, but the real way to do it is they put
inside the monkey while the monkeys they just cut open the skull.
Still alive.
Yeah.
What they do is they put the monkey head in the clamp. They cut it off. Oh, that's horrible.
Now I understand why you haven't eaten in a week.
Oh God, that's miserable. How the hell could anybody do that?
Well, it's certainly miserable for the monkey.
Yeah, and that's a delicacy.
Well, don't mention that to PETA. PETA, the group Cruelty to Animals.
Animals, yeah. Well, you heard that they saved a whole bunch of dogs in Korea.
But they